Pastor's Kitchen. I get to share with you two of my greatest passions, my love for Christ and cooking. Hey, today I am going to cook some pork rib tips. Real simple. I didn't want to be outside, even though it's great weather. And this is for those that want to cook in their oven. I'm going to put this on roast in my oven once I season it very well. And then when I put it on roast, I'll watch it, come back and then put the barbecue sauce on it, but I'm not going to put any barbecue sauce on it right now. So these are rib tips. These are the back ends of the ribs. So I had them cut them down. They were cut in like this length, and then I cut them in half. I am from Chi-Town, and so the best ribs you get is from Chi-Town. And so I think I know how to manage these and get me some good flavor in these ribs. And so watch what I'm going to do to them. I'm just going to season them up and then put them in the oven. Not on the grill. And it's still going to have fantastic flavor too. Black pepper. Nothing really fabulous about it, black pepper. Okay. Hey, my favorite go-to, Magic Chef. Salt-free seasoning. Okay. A lot of people are looking for something to use other than salt on their food. I use Adobo, so that's enough salt on it. Here's my Adobo. This is my favorite. Goya. Now I use other types, but Goya is my favorite if I can find it. And sometimes some stores don't have it, especially at this time. Garlic powder. Using a little garlic powder on here. And I'm going to rub it all over the ribs to get the flavor on all of them. And I'm going to use for this, hold on, Rossi. And I'm going to come right back to you if I can find it here. Yeah, I'm going to use some onion powder on this as well. Change the flavor up on here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put my hands down in here. Nope, before I do that, this is the key, Worcester sauce. I might as well put this on in now. So I don't have to touch the bottle again. And just season it, just season it. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And I'm gonna put this all in the oven on roast. Take your hands and get down in there. And put this all over your food. Don't want to splatter it on myself, so I want to be careful that I don't do that as well. All over the ribs. And so even when I have a little of the Worcester sauce down in the bottom of the pan, I'm going to take that and put that on my food. I'm going to do that as well. Okay. I think I need a little bit more seasoning. I don't see enough on here. Not at all. I'm going to wash my hands off and come back. Some more seasoning on there. You got it right on the food there, Rosie? Okay. I'm washing my hands so I can touch. You cannot touch the containers again and come back and use them and then touch the food to cross-contamination. You don't want to do that. Just didn't look like enough seasoning is on this meat. Because I'm not going to come back and do anything else to it again. There we go. That's going to be much better. Make sure you got enough on your meat. Enough seasoning, a little bit of everything. That's enough right there. I don't want too much of the adobo on them. And my black pepper. And there we go. Much better. Feels better. Feels better. Rub on every piece. Once again, this is the back end of the ribs. These are rib tips. They're just going to be wonderful. Wonderful. I would go to Chicago sometimes and just get a bucket of rib tips. And my sister, myself, and my niece will just sit and eat the whole bucket up. Okay? I'm going to take these now and put them in a pan. I foiled the pan already. Pan is foiled. I'm going to lay them out so each piece can be roasted. You don't want to pile them up on top of each other. You won't get the results of what you're looking for in doing it like that. This doesn't take long to do them. They're going to sit in the oven for about 45 minutes though. 45 minutes to an hour. This is just one pan. And I have another pan ready as well. Put this on the other side over here to put in the oven. Get my second pan. Now put the foil on the pan so it will eliminate me having to do so much work in cleaning the pan. That is why I did that. I don't want to have to do so much work. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Put this over here. Move this over. I'm going to wash my hands again. It's important that you constantly wash your hands after touching the meat. And I'm going to clean out my pan and clean out my sink and clean everything up while this is in the oven. Okay, my paper here. Move this out of the way. Take both of these and sit them into the oven. My oven is on roast, 350 degrees. Get them both in there. Make sure that closes. That one didn't close. So I'm going to change this around like this. And then put this one down here. I want them both to be touching, but that's okay. I'll move them around. Okay? While we're waiting, we're going to go to the word that I have. I asked my son for a word, and he said deceit was the word. And so I went to the Word of God to find deceit. Because the Bible talks about there was no deceit found in the mouth of God. But you will find that over in 1 Peter 2:22, it said he committed no sin and no deceit was found in his mouth. 1 Peter 2:22. He committed no sin and no deceit was found in his mouth. How many times we can say that we've had a friend, not too many times, that just didn't deceive us or didn't lie to us? That means just no misrepresentation at all of the truth. And so Jesus was that man, Son of Man, Son of God. No deceit found in him whatsoever that would take on the sins of the world. And so we often want friends as well too. We are, as a people, and we haven't thought about this, a lot of people don't think about this, we are relational beings. We long to have relationships, be them platonic or be them one of agape. It doesn't matter. We long to have relationships, someone that we can commune with, fellowship with as well. And so what Jesus has done, he has taken the place for us in that manner to be that kind of friend for us that we can communicate with. And you can tell him a secret and he won't tell it. How many times you can go to somebody and say, don't tell it, and they'll tell somebody else? I often say, if you don't want something told, don't tell it. No deceit was found in his mouth. Wouldn't you want to have a friend like that? His name is Jesus. I introduce him to you. All you have to do is to lift your hands where you're at. Surrender yourself today and say, I am a sinner and I welcome you, Jesus, into my heart. It is that simple. That simple. Would you take the time out and do that today? Those that are in need, those that desire a friend, those that know that they have fallen away, of backsliders, in that case, you have an opportunity to return to the Lord today. Hey, we're going to give our attention back to this meal. It is roasting now in the oven. Those rib tips, they're going to look wonderful when I finish them, okay? About 45 minutes. In 45 minutes, we'll be back with the finished product. Hey, P-Fam, this is the finished product. I am done. I took half of them that were on the large pan and put some barbecue sauce on them. I just brushed them down within the last 5 minutes and put some barbecue sauce on them. Nothing special, didn't make anything special. And the other part, just a small amount, I left with nothing on it because some of my family members don't like barbecue sauce on the rib tips. These are the finished products. It took about 25-30 minutes, at the most 30 minutes, 30-35, say 30-35 minutes, and they are done. And they are tender, real simple to roast them inside instead of putting them on the grill. Going to get the same effects. What gives you the most flavor in them is the Worcester sauce. It gives you like a grilled flavor to them. It enhances the flavor. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I'm going to enjoy. Hey, and most of all, like, share, subscribe. Once again, you have to like, share, subscribe, and I always welcome your comments.